Hi guys, and welcome back to Hilltop Farm. Today I'm going to give you yet another update on our seeds, or I should actually say seedlings. They're not seeds anymore by any stretch of the imagination. First of all, we have here the sugar snap peas, and as you can see, they're virtually ready to plant in the ground. You could plant them at this stage. I like to see them maybe another inch or so higher, but you could certainly put them in. I'm actually holding off probably for another week because we're still in this cold snap and we've got frosts and things. I don't know if I explained, we don't normally get frosts. I mean, we get them occasionally, but not often. But we've had over a week now, I would say, of frost, and because these are fine in our little greenhouse, but certainly not in the ready to go into the gardens. I'm not prepared to lose them. So once this bout of really cold, clear nights has gone, then it'll be time to plant them out. Someone has actually requested that I show you some of the garden outside, which I will do when we plant this, and they also asked to see the greenhouse. I think they refer to it as a greenhouse tour, but I wouldn't like to excite your anticipation with that one because, as I explained, it's not a greenhouse. Under our back veranda we have it's just a cheap plastic thing on a metal frame. We bought it from Bunnings here. I think you guys, it's a Bunnings here is it's a big hardware store. I know you have similar chains in all, well, they're in all countries obviously, but it was like $100, this greenhouse. So I will show you on when we plant these in the garden, and I'll show you the greenhouse then, but don't get excited. It's got a light stand in it and it serves the purpose, but a greenhouse, yeah, we'll use the term loosely. Anyway, for those of you that are concerned about the roots on these things, can you see how the roots form? They're really they're growing into each other here. Do you see that? We'll have to, there we go, tease it out. But you see, they're really not phased at all by the toilet paper in the bottom or anything. And so you just plant those straight in the ground, no problem at all. So yes, they're our sugar snaps. Now these ones, I think that was, yes, that's the parsley in that row there, marjoram there. The herbs are still way too young to go out. They've got to wait a bit longer. And here we have coriander. Now coriander is looking a bit sad, but I think I just noticed they're a bit dry, so I'm going to give them some water. But they'll be fine. They'll bounce back. Not a problem. Now I'll just swap these over. Put that one down and pop that one up. Now these here, these were the out-of-date packet of snow peas, if you recall. Now they've done rather well for an out-of-date packet. So a lesson to everyone, I think. if you see a packet of seeds that's out of date, don't despair. Give it a go. I mean, sometimes, yeah, they'll be rubbish. Other times, they'll be fine. And even, I've actually got one back here, I don't know if you can see it, that has come to nothing. Everything else has got at least one in it. Even this one, up until the other day, I thought had come to nothing. But as you can see, I've got two plants coming up in there. Just late bloomers, obviously. But virtually everyone are in pairs. There's another one there where the second one has only just broken the surface. So, yes, quite a success story there. Time is coming on. Can you see that there? The time there is coming on well. And the chives, I think I mentioned last time, this one here, it hadn't done anything, and I thought I could see the soil lifting, so I thought there was something going on. But oddly enough, we have, you know, quite a few come up in each one except that one, and there's not a single one in there. And I'm starting to suspect that I forgot to plant any seeds in that one. I don't think, because there's not even a single one in it. Where we've sort of got anything up to, you know, sort of 20 odd in that one, and even that one's got, I think that's about the minimum, and that's got about a dozen in it. I think I just forgot to put the seeds in. So, what do we call that? Age. Now, as you can see, they're progressing beautifully. Same goes for these. They're almost ready to go out. Some of the smaller ones maybe not, and of course I'd like to plant them all at the same time. One thing you will have to be aware of, if you leave them go longer, much longer than this, as I say, I'll let them get, you know, another inch or two, but too much longer, and if you see, I don't know if you can see on the camera, they're starting to send out their tendrils. Okay, and that's what they use for climbing. We leave it too long and they're all going to start grabbing hold of each other to climb. Not a total disaster if that happens, it just means as you get each one out you've got to sort of unwind it from the ones around it. But you really want to avoid that. So I'd say pretty much in a week's time these will be ready to plant out, and hopefully the bout of frost we've had will be gone. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any more updates to do with our seedlings here. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, share us on social media, and until next time, it's goodbye from Hilltop Farm. See ya!